up, y'all? Uncle Shady at the mic. So, I'm going to talk to you about a few things before we watch these bands. So back before I ever was in LA, before Hollywood Undead, back in the 90s. So in the 80s and 90s, in the 80s, punk rock music came out, and there was very like mainstream punk rock. Then there was very like underground punk rock. In the underground punk rock scene, there became a style of music called hardcore. And there were bands like Bad Brains, Minor Threat, Gorilla Biscuits. There were lots of bands over the years that had this hardcore moniker. The more mainstream punk bands were like, like Social Distortion, or I would say Sex Pistols. Who does I can't remember now, but yeah. So there was like different types of punk rock music. Hardcore came out, and then the band Minor Threat coined the term straight edge, which was basically a movement within the hardcore scene of kids that didn't do drugs, didn't smoke, didn't drink alcohol. They weren't promiscuous. They just led a really healthy lifestyle. And it was a big part of the music. So this type of music is what I got into when I was a kid. And this is where the whole scene look came from, was the hardcore scene. It was called the hardcore scene. And eventually we started calling scene kids, other hardcore kids were called scene kids before Hollywood got a hold of the term scene kid and made it into what it eventually did in the mid 2000s. So I was very much a part of the hardcore scene until moving to LA, and I still am in the I still go to shows, but in the early 90s, mid 90s, I put on shows in Northern California, hardcore shows. And so there was quite a little scene back then. I was friends with a lot of bands in the local area. AFI thanked me in the back of one of their albums. And so I just, through putting on a lot of shows and knowing a lot of people, was like a big part of the hardcore scene in California. Then I eventually moved to LA. And that's when I started doing Hollywood stuff, like being in, like modeling and acting, and doing music videos and trying to, to get a band going. And I had carried that look over with me into Hollywood, and that worked very well at that time, because this was like pre-hipster, like way back in the day. So anyway, I eventually did Hollywood Undead. You can watch that Finn McKenty video on how the whole scene thing started. He's very accurate with his take on it. Anyway, so these two bands are my new favorite hardcore bands. I was in NorCal, where I grew up, over the summer, and I found these two local bands. Unfortunately, one of them is broken up. But yeah, Santa Cruz has always had a really good music scene. I did several hundred shows there back when I was a kid. And so Drain, we're going to look at first. These guys are awesome. They have huge commercial appeal. They are very fun hardcore band from Santa Cruz. They kind of have like a where Hollywood Undead like wore masks and stuff, and like that was their image. Like Drain is like they're like beach kids. They like wear like surf shorts, and people dress up like sharks, or like like people bring like boogie boards and stuff. Like it's like a whole thing. Their shows have become. There's like a whole gimmick thing going. But me and Allie got to Santa Cruz, and we kept hearing about Drain, and I listened to it, and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. But I didn't really look at it close enough until watching this video we're gonna watch, and I was like, holy crap, these guys are pretty rad. And then their careers exploding right now. They're playing all over the place, but they're definitely someone who you guys should check out. I was just looking at the Wikipedia. Drain's American hardcore punk band, formed in Santa Cruz, California in 2014. The kid Sammy, who does the vocals, is like the nicest kid in the world. He, I think, is a really big part of the appeal of the band. Him and just his antics and how he deals with crowd participation and stuff. Seems like a really nice guy. He's actually from LA, but was going to UCSC when he got started in Drain. But Drain's more of like a kind of like a thrash punk hardcore band, which is a lot of fun if you're into going to concerts and moshing or anything like that. But anyway, so this is Drain. I'm going to show you a video from 2020 of theirs. They're absolutely hilarious live, and this video especially is a very good video for them as far as it goes, showing you what kind of band these guys are. But anyway, let me pull this up. There we go. So at these hardcore shows, crowd participation is a very big deal. Most of the time, bands, the singers will let people sing. People climb up on the stage, and there's a certain kind of moshing that goes along with hardcore. And it looks very violent, but it's kind of like it's a bunch of friends kind of beating each other up, not really seriously. It was kind of looked at as a way we'd toughen each other up back in the day, being little vegan straight edge wimps. But anyway, so this is Drain. These guys are amazing. They have 2 albums out. I believe they're on Epitaph Records now. Really funny songs about really good, like good old hardcore songs with fun sing-along parts and breakdowns. And it's fun head bobbing music. I know I'm explaining this stuff like you guys are aliens, but a lot of people might not know what this whole thing is. There was also another band called Drain. Yeah, possibly. So anyway, this is them. Oh, this is Gulch. Sorry. This is Drain.
Check. Yo, check 1, 2. Yo, real quick. I got no time for any bullshit. Everyone fucking close this up. There's a little gap, close it up. 3 steps forward. Everybody, 3 steps forward. For the next 12 minutes, there's no fucking rules in this building. We're Drain from Santa Cruz, California. Fucking up it. Let's go. That's right.
So this is a really... So you don't know if you're noticing some of the kids hardcore, like dancing, kind of 2-stepping, and then like there's windmills and kicks and all kinds of stuff. But it looks like a bunch of people are like karate fighting, but it's all really fun.
That's right, you motherfucker. Put the turtle in the field.
So yeah, so there's a lot of crowd participation. These guys, a lot of people compare them. They do sound quite a bit like Pantera, which isn't a bad thing because Pantera is an amazing band. But these dudes are just a lot of fun, and the shows are a lot of fun. Hardcore shows have always been a lot of fun. I've been to quite a bit.
Won't say it to me anymore. Oh. Yeah. Gonna press around 1,000 eyes staring at me. Wanna see me laugh? Yeah, right, man. You won't see me at all. Do not like you. Don't care what you think of me. Won't say it to me anymore. This is not like you. Won't do what you want to do. Don't care what you think of me. Don't care what you think of me. That's right. Go ahead,
Make my day.
everybody. Won't do what you want to do. Don't care. Won't dance to me anymore. Not like you. Won't care. Don't care. Won't say it to me anyway. LDP! What the fuck is that? This is Army 1! Wow! Everybody! That's right! Oh. Where the fuck you at?
It reminds me of a funny story. When I was a teenager, I used to have my grandma, drive me to hardcore shows, right? And one time, I don't know what happened, but she came in looking for me. And then when she picked me up later the next day, she was like seriously worried. She was like, no one there seemed like they wanted to be there. Everyone was fighting. I was like, no, grandma, that's not what it's like. That's not how it is. It was so funny because it was such it's such like a tribal thing almost. Like imagine if you're from a different country watching this footage, or imagine if you were like an Aboriginal or like someone living out in the bush and you saw this video, you'd be like, this is some sort of American tribal gathering ritual thing, which it kind of is. Music is and can be, but it's so much fun when you really like the band, the lyrics, a bunch of people are there, like things get rowdy, but it's like a whole lot of fun.
Everybody! Wow! You need to wow! This is the other one! Things that we do! This is what we do! You walk around talking shit! That's right!
You shred.
Yep! That's right. Everyone. You walk the walk, talking straight. 2 plus is stress. What the fuck you think? Wow! God damn!
So this kid's really funny. He's
Hell
nice,
yeah,
dude.
man! Thank you guys all so much. God damn, dude, I gotta catch my breath. Yo, give it up. First of all, for Ryan and Alex for putting this on, and the rest of the crew. I know there's more than 2 folks involved. I don't know. Thank you guys all so much. I got a lot of love for this city. We played it the first time like a year ago, and we just met some really, really fucking cool ass people who looked out for us and helped us out in pinches, and now we're here with all you guys, and that's awesome. Hey, California's in the house. Give it up for all of our brothers that are playing today. Give it up for all of our friends that play this whole weekend. This shit's so cool. We play with almost every band in this bill at some point. And that's fucking cool to all be in the same building, having a good time doing this shit. That's what's up. I'll shut the fuck up in a sec here, but yeah. Everything you hear tonight is gonna be on a record we have coming out really soon. A lot of this shit is not out yet, so you don't know these songs. You have no fucking idea what we're doing up here. That's tight. But that's gonna end soon. Because we're dropping a single on Monday and I'm really happy about it. So yeah, man. So hopefully next time we come back, all these songs you'll fucking know. Or maybe you don't. It's all good, whatever. We're down. All right, well.
So what gets
I'm gonna
body
stop now.
slammed
Anyways,
so bad
the
this
song I'm about to
video?
play is
I'll
one we're
point it
dropping on
out.
Monday.
It's funny as hell.
If you know any of the lyrics or anything for the rest of the set, let's keep it going. Hell yeah. Well, yo, this track's called Sick One. Fucking have a great ass time. Let's do it.
So this next part is called a breakdown. It's kind of the most fun part of any hardcore song. Most hardcore songs have breakdowns and sing-along parts and fast parts. You know, they're pretty simply put together, but the breakdown's always the most fun because that's when everybody starts dancing. Sing-alongs are also super fun too, but this shit's pretty hard. Whoa! Oh shit! You see that? Holy crap! That's like the most epic body slam, stage dive body slam on stage. Watch this. Boom! That's hilarious.
That's right. Boy, sick one, bad face. Go that freedom. Stand your answer. Voice in the light. Sitting back at the street. Bad face, face. What the fuck are you scared of? You're going to be free. Why don't you stop? Like you
Comes another breakdown.
First finale pizzeria. I don't give a fuck where you're from. You're in California right now, motherfucker.
Oh, this song's called California Cursed. It's one of the best songs, best hardcore songs I've heard in a long time. And it's about California, where I'm from, and it's called California Cursed, and it's about how California is cursed. It's like the best place and the worst place at the same time. It's the most beautiful place in the world, but it's very expensive. There's a lot of great people here, but there's also a lot of ridiculous people. But it's an amazing song. You have to look it up. Their one of their albums is called California Curse, but this song's great, and the breakdown and the sing along part is hilarious.
So sing along. Ooh. In the crowd. Rock, rock. No, it doesn't run away. Freestyle. Big one. I am bigger than everything. I'm not dreaming. Feels real to me. Take me back. Take me back. Sunshine state. Take me down with the sun. Everybody right now. Stop your fucking feet. Oh. Yeah. Always single. Always on.
Oh, Dark Neon, where'd you hear that from?
Now I'm born here, and I'm dying here. You're not dead. This is where I breathe. Shut me down. California. That's right. Hell yeah. Thank you guys. We're trained from Santa Cruz, California. You guys are all trained from Santa Cruz, California. Thank you guys. We'll see you next time, all right? Big love.
All right, so Dark Neon, where'd you hear that from?
What's up? We're not close.
Okay, so feel that. So that was Drain. Drain's pretty rad. They're a fun band from Santa Cruz. Also from Santa Cruz, or also a band that started in Santa Cruz by the drummer and singer of Drain is this band called Gulch. This band would be considered, they're a bit more abrasive. They'd be considered deathcore or grind, maybe not grindcore, but deathcore for sure. Death metalcore, not quite death metal. Deathcore is like hardcore and death metal mixed. It's like hardcore drums with death metal guitar parts and stuff like that. But anyway, Gulch is a lot more abrasive of a band, but they're amazing. this singer, when I first heard him, I was like, "Oh god, I don't know. These guys are kind of crusty, like they kind of have a dirty, more abrasive, crusty sound to them, which is you kind of it's kind of an acquired taste. But this band's singer is amazing. He's Hey Steve, holy crap. Sorry. Yeah, got out. Hold on a second. I'll be back in a minute.